Buddy, week 3 of college game day. I'm Nick Sinafani here with my boys.
Nicholas Mann, Blake Brewer.
And a little update on our scores and our picks. Me and Nicholas are sitting at 32 for 42, not looking great. Blake took a lead. He is 34 of 42 right now. So I guess we're just going to get right into our games here. Little Big 12, Big 10 matchup with Nebraska and Oklahoma. Nebraska's already played 3 games for some reason, but I'm not going to talk much about this where I'm picking Oklahoma. No doubt.
Yeah, absolutely. Oklahoma as well.
Yeah, I got Oklahoma.
Adrian
Probably.
Martinez.
Still don't think they're legit, but
Me either.
I have to go with them.
Yeah.
Former Kentucky quarterback leading New Mexico against Texas A&M. Terry Wilson. Pretty good start to the year.
Hey, learned
But-
how to throw this year.
Texas A&M looked awful. They looked terrible against Colorado. They won 10-7. They took the lead with 2 minutes left or something like that.
It was less than that.
Yeah,
I think.
it was it literally might have been in the seconds.
No, I think it was.
Around 50 maybe. 50.
Haynes King, he fractured his leg, so they don't have him out there anymore. But whoever their backup is, I'm sure it's better than whoever New Mexico has to offer on defense. So I'm taking Texas A&M.
Yeah, give me the Aggies.
Yeah, I got Texas A&M. Even though I'm really doubting New Mexico's defense is as good as Colorado's was. Even though Colorado definitely give me Texas A&M.
They'll get upset at some point, but it won't be by New Mexico. This is an interesting matchup. UC and Indiana. Indiana, I don't know what they did last week, to be honest, but they had a rough week 1. I don't know.
Who did they play?
I have no idea.
I know that.
They won.
Week 1 they lost, but
I think this will be a good game
In Indiana.
in Indiana too.
yeah, I feel like this game will definitely be closer than
Oh, okay. They played Idaho.
Yeah,
Like,
they
that
beat
doesn't
Idaho
count.
56-14 last week, so that's not that proving of a victory. But I think this game will be closer though. Freifogel and Phoenix still haven't really got to their ceiling yet, I guess I could say. So I'm still gonna go Bearcats here, but
Yeah.
it'll be closer than anything.
Indiana's.
Yeah, line's only 3.5. If you
Yeah.
think about an 8 seed versus an unranked, that's really tight.
They're only unranked because they got smoked. Week
Yeah.
1, but yeah, I got UC.
Right. Next up, we got the 15 seed Vatech against West Virginia. This is another. This game will also be interesting in my opinion.
I don't know anything about West Virginia this year.
Me being a Maryland fan, I watched them beat West Virginia week 1, but they honestly didn't look bad at all. I think I'm gonna go West Virginia here. They have a good offense, but their defense is iffy. I'm gonna take them over Vatech.
I want to go. It's in Morgantown.
tough.
It's in
That
Morgantown. That seems a tough place to play.
The line is 3 for West Virginia.
Yeah, West Virginia's
Yeah. I
favored.
didn't even notice that.
I'm going Vatech here.
Yeah,
Let's go with it.
I got Tech too.
This is gonna be a good. This is actually gonna be a really good game though.
Yeah, that should be a good game.
Next up, Coastal Carolina, 16 seed playing Buffalo. In Buffalo.
Buffalo.
I'm ready. I don't even know if this Coastal Carolina's actually been playing pretty good this year though.
I haven't watched.
They
them or
look good.
anything,
Yeah,
but
same. I've seen highlights and their
Yeah,
offense
Yeah.
looks
their
like
quarterback's a
electric.
beast.
Yeah.
Grayson McCall. I'm taking Coastal
Yeah, I got-
Carolina.
Yeah, there's just not much
It-
to
it's
go.
Buffalo.
They haven't been good since Khalil Mack.
Know what? This could be a good game.
No,
too.
yeah.
I don't like Miami.
I've gone against
They're not-
Miami 2 weeks.
Yeah,
No, I picked because they played Alabama week 1.
Yeah.
But I picked App State and they almost lost
They-
to App State
yeah.
last week.
I got Michigan.
I got Sparty all
I'm
day.
picking Sparty too.
I don't know.
My God, of course you're going to be Sparty.
I don't know how Miami's is 6.5 point favorite.
They're not good.
Yeah.
They're not good.
Not at all.
Michigan State, they're not great, but they got a good running back, Kenneth Walker.
Even the players to watch, Miami just doesn't have anyone who has
Yeah,
enough stats built up to even have anything going here.
Derek King is buns.
No, he's putridly bad.
This is gross.
All right, next
Okay,
up
this
we
is
got
disgusting.
Northern
I'm taking
Illinois.
that team up north and moving on.
Yeah, Northern
We
Illinois
don't even need to talk about this one.
and Meat Chicken
That's disgusting.
team up north. Why is Northern Illinois
Michigan's literally paying people to come watch their games.
this is literally worse than Mercer and Alabama.
Can't wait till Michigan gets their first real matchup and gets absolutely smoked.
How did Purdue? Here.
Purdue's actually good this year. No, but they got off UConn. UConn is by far, and I mean this, the worst team in college football.
UConn is pathetically bad.
No,
they have the worst coach in college football.
No, did you happen to the
Former
coach?
Maryland coach. Yes.
Their coach literally quit after week 1. Like he literally was like, yeah, I'm just not coaching these bums anymore.
He's a former Maryland coach, and my God, that guy is the worst thing to ever hit like a football program.
I mean,
he's like a Category 5 hurricane.
Purdue is an unranked team.
The next game is
very
Purdue and Notre
average.
Dame.
But Purdue was favored by 34.5 last week against UConn. UConn Huskies, like, it's embarrassing that they are still a program.
What was the score of that game?
A lot to
They haven't been anything to be proud of since Shabazz Napier.
I hate Notre Dame.
No, I
despise Notre Dame.
This
I
game's
got
actually gonna be pretty
Purdue.
good.
I got Purdue.
And this will be a good game.
You got Purdue?
Yeah, I hate Notre Dame.
I'm taking Notre Dame.
I got Notre Dame. Yeah.
Notre Dame beat Toledo by 3.
Notre Dame has David Bell, or Purdue has David Bell.
They picked up the Reds manager for week 3.
He's put up a pretty good stat
But
line.
Jack Cohn, yeah, I got Notre Dame.
Yeah.
Next up, we're gonna go Kent State, Iowa. The 5 seed Iowa, man. They're playing like every week. I don't want to go. Like I don't want to pick them, but they're looking like better and better. They're huge.
I think I refuse to believe that they're so good, like because of like it's Iowa, like you know, like
they're gross.
They're gross, straight up. But like, will they beat Kent State? Obviously, they'll beat Kent State. They'll probably beat them by 40. But
Kent State could beat a middle school team in football.
But like,
then again, Ohio State's playing them.
The fact that Iowa is sitting one spot out of the college football playoff like makes me nauseous.
All right, next up we got Georgia Tech and Clemson. This game is like a historically good and like close matchup here.
It's not at Georgia Tech, but Georgia Tech does play at Bobby Dodd Stadium.
Are you serious?
Yes, they do.
Bobby Dodd, the guy.
Bobby Dodd Stadium.
I'm still gonna pick Clemson here, but I'm gonna take the line for Georgia Tech. Clemson's favorite 28.5. I just don't see that happening. Uigalele, DJ. He's not been playing up to the hype he has gotten, which I just Georgia Tech, they're not gonna win.
I got Clemson.
Next up, this is a game I want to talk about. You know, obviously, as we all saw, Ohio State rough game against the Ducks. Our defense could have not played worse. Oregon scored 3 touchdowns, and I mean the identical play. Identical. And it wasn't even like we missed a tackle. We didn't touch him. Like, our defense is not there. Quarterbacks, average at best. I mean, we just can't cover anything.
You lose Josh Proctor for the year with a broken leg. That's never gonna help. At least he's good for a big
I
hit
still don't
every once in a
understand
while.
Seven Banks. What's up with him?
I don't know.
He dresses.
He was supposed to play.
No, he literally was dressed for the game. I mean, our offense is obviously there. CJ Stroud, just a few more games under his belt. I mean, he's back-to-back Big Ten Freshman of the Week, so.
He's just overthrowing stuff.
He needs to be more consistent. Like, obviously, you can't blame him. Like, he's playing his first couple games, but give him a couple more games of experience under his belt.
I feel like the big thing is he just needs to learn when to get out of the pocket and run with it. There's plenty of times. I mean, also, like, I noticed, like, a few times he would run out of the pocket, go right, and he would just pretty much
he looks scared.
Be trailed by the D end, and he would never run. I mean, he can outrun a 200-pound D end, but he would end up throwing it to Jackson or Olave come towards the sideline. But
or an Oregon DB.
Yeah, that was just for one though. That was a bad play. Don't even get me started on that.
I think I got Ohio State here.
I got Ohio State, but hey, everyone's hating on him. Everyone hates on him. It's what happens. But when we went on 2014, Ohio State got beat week 2 by Vatech in the home opener. This year, week 2, got beat by Oregon. We're gonna win out in fashion, make it to the Final Four. We're bringing home the chip. I'm calling it now. I'll get back to this video around January 1st, whatever. But it's not over. Don't give up hope.
All I'm saying is if they design it, all it takes is a couple design runs a game, that they used for Justin Fields last year, that they used for JT.
And people, Kerry Combs is a good coach.
He is. Yeah.
He's a good coach, and I feel like the thing that I heard is like we don't have the Bosa's and the Chase Young walking through the door. We don't have the Garyon Conley, the Marshawn Lattimore, Bradley Roby, Malik Hooker. All it's gonna take is some more effort, a little more work on the field. But
I think they'll be running.
don't give up. And if you think UC is the best team in the state of Ohio, you're out there. It's still Ohio State, always will be. I'll take that game any day of the week. Ohio State all day. All right. Next up, the 20 seed Arkansas Razorbacks versus Georgia Southern.
I told you guys last week. Arkansas they're not bad.
Laid a hammer on Texas. They smoked them. They looked great, and I think they'll keep it up this week against a team like Georgia Southern. You hear about them every 3 years when R.J. Hunter hits a game-winning three. Was that for Georgia Southern?
That was for
not for Georgia
no.
Southern.
It was for Georgia State.
Oh, Georgia State. Still, Georgia
The
Southern.
same kind of story
yeah.
there.
Dad falling over.
Yeah, his dad falls over.
Arkansas.
Yeah, I think I got Arkansas here. South Carolina and Georgia. South Carolina's look good.
It's
But
still Georgia.
It's Georgia big, but South Carolina has looked better.
Georgia's
than they
favored
have.
31. Holy.
And South Carolina
probably.
does have their. I don't know if they still have their grad assistant playing quarterback, but.
Are you serious?
Yeah, their grad assistant played quarterback.
But if he is the one lining up behind the center against a defense like Georgia, they're in for huge problems.
Georgia's backup quarterback threw 5 touchdowns last week.
Georgia's legit, and I mean that.
Yeah.
They're good. All right, next up, Stony Brook and Oregon.
Stony Brook has a football team?
Yeah.
And they won a game.
I got Oregon here. I mean, they're a solid team. They have elite speed. 2 running backs that could get touches on any team in the nation.
Verdell is a stud. He's going to run all over Stony Brook.
Yeah. I bet Verdell won't even see the field in the 3rd or 4th quarter.
No.
Next up, another good game. This is actually a good one.
This will be the annual Penn State whiteout.
Yeah. This is going to be a really good game. Holy. 22 Auburn against 10 seed Penn State. At home for Penn State here. I got Penn State.
I can't pick against Penn State in the whiteout.
Yeah. I got Penn State.
Unless it's against Ohio State.
True.
Yeah. Alright.
Auburn did absolutely destroy.
Auburn's
who did they play last week? They won like 64-0.
Yeah.
I mean, it was some horrible team.
I think it was like the first time since like 1914 that they've scored 60 something in two straight games.
Yeah, that was all over SportsCenter's bottom line.
Yeah, the bottom is.
All right. Next up, we got Virginia against the 21 seed Tar Heels. This game has me. Virginia's covered both games.
I hate North Carolina too.
I don't hate them.
I hate them. Just.
I like them in basketball.
I hate them in basketball.
My dad loves them in basketball, so that's kind of why I like him too.
Who'd they lose to?
Bad loss week 1.
Yeah.
Trying to remember. Carolina.
Brennan Armstrong's throwing for 700.
Oh yeah, they lost to Virginia Tech.
Okay.
Well, Virginia Tech was actually like they weren't ranked.
I think I'm gonna take North Carolina here.
Howell's been doing more work on the ground than through the air, which is surprising so far. But North Carolina at home in Chapel Hill. I think I'm gonna go North Carolina here too. Still, I thought about picking.
He's gonna do it.
Give me the Cavs.
Virginia. I respect that.
I'll take him. All
right.
Matt Corral. I'm not picking against Matt Corral. He's a dog. That's my boy. I'm picking Matt Corral. Ole Miss.
Yeah.
It's Tulane.
Ole Miss.
Ole Miss as well.
Tulane looked nice against
Matt Corral is solid.
Yeah, I got Ole Miss.
And Dontario Drummond actually just putting on a show so far this year. 15 catches, 284 yards, 3 touchdowns through the first 2 weeks of the season.
This next one's got to be the nastiest ranked game I've ever seen.
Arizona State versus BYU. 19 Arizona State, 23 BYU. Arizona State is favored 3.5.
I can't name you one player on either of these teams. Actually, that's not true.
Yeah, Jared Hall for BYU is a stud. I'm not gonna lie.
Jaden Daniels on Arizona State's their quarterback.
I'm going BYU here.
Yeah, I think I might go BYU too. At home. I don't know if they got a little home field advantage, but
I don't.
I
I
doubt
doubt
it.
it.
Yeah, I don't
highly
see
doubt
many
it.
BYU fans. We're probably too busy studying.
I'm gonna go Sun Devils on the road.
All right, next up we got Iowa State, 14 seed, coming off a loss, tough one to against UNLV.
Iowa State just hasn't looked like a great football
No.
team through the
But
first 2 weeks of the year.
UNLV though, holy, they're horrible.
Yeah.
Two.
They're favored. Iowa State's favored by 31 on the road.
I think I got Iowa State.
I'm taking
Yeah,
Iowa State's
Iowa State
line
all
on
day.
that.
Last game of the oh no, actually not last, but
No.
Fresno State against the 13
Oh my-
seed UCLA.
13.
Oh, they've played
What?
3 games. They're 13.
How did UCLA get to 13? Who did they beat?
I swear, who did Fresno State play week 1? They played Oregon, yeah.
I was wondering why he had.
And they played a
thrown-
close
Yeah,
game.
Fresno
They played a
State
close
played-
game with them.
yards already.
Fresno State played Oregon really tight. I'm gonna still go UCLA here though.
I'm gonna go
In
UCLA too.
Pasadena, I got
Yeah.
UCLA.
Alright, and then going up, this is our week's game day. We got number 1 seed Alabama Crimson Tide against the Gators out of Florida.
Bryce,
Alabama, man,
yeah,
They're just.
they're
just like
it's just really not
you
fair.
can't pick against them. Bryce Young is having about as good of a start to the season as you can. Florida's played some
Florida's
good
played
football so
pretty
far this year, but like
Anthony
they-
Richardson's been
Is he
running
the
ball good.
quarterback?
I don't know.
Anthony?
I don't know if he's ran for 275 yards, but he also
No, yeah,
threw like 500 last week.
did he?
No, he
No,
he threw
I think-
3 passes for
Yeah,
like
3 passes for
200.
150 yards
Yeah.
and 3 touchdowns or something like
A
that.
little wildcat work. And Jacob Copeland, 6 receptions, 190 yards, 2 tutties for Florida. But I'm still gonna go
I
Alabama.
got
here.
Alabama.
I'm taking Alabama big. Like I hate.
I don't.
like-
Alabama will not lose a game unless it's in the college football playoff, and I will stand by
to
that.
Ohio State.
To like any ranked team, like they just
Yeah.
Alabama is the most consistent team, and I hate
Yeah.
Alabama. But like you have to say, it.
Nick
Coach-
Saban's just a good
Yeah.
coach.
He really is. But there we go. That'll conclude week 3 college game day. Thank you for tuning in.